some people think that we as human beings are separate from the animal kingdom, but are we? Some people think that we're separate from the animal kingdom, but if you look at our hands, you can see webs in between our fingers. When we come out of water, our skin goes very ashy, so you need to use some kind of Vaseline or cream in order to get rid of this ashiness. Also, some people are born with a tail, and some people also are born with 6 fingers and 6 toes. People still out there still want to believe that we're not part of the animal kingdom, that we're totally separate. There is something called the R complex. Go and look it up. Author and commentator David Icke talks about the R complex, and also in a book in another book with Dr. Malachi Z. York, talks about this R complex. So what is this R complex? It's a very primitive part of our brain. And it's quite funny that if you look at a human sperm and you look at an animal sperm under a microscope, especially in its early stages, they look very similar. We've had to go through an evolutionary stage, just like how animals have had to go through an evolutionary stage. And if you look at dogs and cats, they have 5 digits, just like us. And they have that thumb and the 4 fingers. But they are paws. They're the 4 fingers and the thumb. Go look at a cat or a dog. There are other animals as well that have this thumb. If you have a look at monkeys, they have this thumb, and then they have the 4 fingers. Okay? So there's other species that have a similar genetic profile to us. Now let me read something here. As the human fetus is forming into a baby, it goes through many stages which connect with the major evolutionary points in the development of the present physical form. These include connections with non-primate mammals, reptiles, and fish. There is a point in which the embryo develops gills, for example, gills. The human embryo is very much like those of a bird, sheep, pigs until the 8th week, when it goes through an evolutionary, when it goes its own evolutionary way. Occasionally, the genetic instruction fails to remember the latest script, and some babies are born with tails. Do you hear me? And some babies are born with tails. I shall do another video on this in more depth. Eldad.